The following program contains mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
I want to thank law enforcement for allowing the two of you to get a really inside look into what they're dealing with. What were your biggest observations from spending time with law enforcement?
It just showed us, it reinforced the fact that it's impacting everyone. You know, you hear about how it's impacting users, and that's true. You know, drug overdose deaths increased nearly 100% in Montgomery County between 2000 and 2015. And users are doing things like having Narcan parties. So basically a bunch of users get together and they designate one sober person, and that sober person is responsible for administering Narcan if anyone overdoses. Now we won't even go into how bad that plan is, like how many things can go wrong.
Russian roulette party.
Exactly, and you know, it's also impacting other people too, because you know, once they leave those parties, they can leave with a needle in their arm and they drive and they kill innocent people. Well, so, I mean, that happens.
But it also was the issue that you may not have enough Narcan with you. We learned that at one time they administered 42 doses on one person.
And Narcan is only part of the equation. We know that when you go, you stop breathing, you're not moving oxygen like you're supposed to. You have to know how to maintain an airway.
It's a very bad plan.
But one of the comments that struck me was the officer said, they'll be out in the street and potentially administer Narcan, and then the user's upset that you took them away from their high, aka trip to death.
We don't want treatment, they just walk away. Thank you.
I'm curious, Mary, from your perspective, where are things in a place like Montgomery County in terms of the judges and how they're dealing with this?
Well, I learned that they do have drug courts, but I also learned through conversation that not all of the judges are on board. I worked with the judge who didn't believe in the drug courts, didn't believe in, you know, the concept of addiction till her daughter became addicted. And now she is the leader in my county of one of the greatest drug courts that Michigan has.
But it shouldn't take that. You know, it shouldn't take being personally impacted before you're on board to help others. And I want to be clear, they're spending money. They're spending billions and billions and billions of dollars on this, and still we have a shortage of resources in areas like this.
Anyone who is arrogant enough to feel like they are above this, and this is something that happens to other people, this would never happen to me or any of my friends or any of my family members, that's arrogance. And it bums me out that there are people in the judicial system or anyone dealing with this that would say, oh, this is just a moral flaw. Because the truth is, it could take one dose to kill you, but could also just take one prescription to get you addicted. So we are all in this together.